Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Michael Richman, double board certified cardiothoracic surgeon. So I wanted to make this video today to stress once again, as I've said before, please don't take any advice about serious illnesses and treatment, especially cancer, from celebrities or influencers, because you don't get all the details and much of it is wrong. And, let's take James Vanderbeek. While it's sad he did die this week of advanced colon cancer, he didn't have to. So while so many young people are being diagnosed with colon cancer, stage 3 colon cancer is curable in certain cases, and actually stage 4 colon cancer is curable in situations. And that's one of the few cancers that you can have stage 4 and be cured. And everybody's wondering, God, how come they had to set up a GoFundMe page, which is kind of reprehensible, got to be honest with you, and raised $1.5 million when he lives on a 46-acre ranch in Texas and has some high income generating property in the Los Angeles area. And it is because he had great insurance, SAG-AFTRA, which is one of the best insurance. And while so many people are struggling in the United States because they've lost their healthcare subsidies, he's and his family, on behalf of him, have gotten so much money. And the truth is, he shunned all treatment for a long time. He used the power of prayer, which I'm not against. You want to pray to help you with the psychological and mental aspects, of cancer and other disease. And he used holistic treatments. So of course SAG-AFTRA is not going to pay for it, nor should any insurance company, because it doesn't work. Okay. And then when he finally got serious, it was too late. And, it's just one story after another. Like Farrah Fawcett, for example, she had early stage anal cancer, completely curable. She shunned treatment, went to Europe, did holistic, did this and that, and she died. Steve Jobs from Apple, another example. He had neuroendocrine cancer of the pancreas, early stage, was curable, and he used alternative treatments, and when he finally got serious, it was too late. And the stories go on. And it's not that I'm against alternative or complementary, but complementary is the right word. You guys can all think that, you would never get chemotherapy or immunotherapy or targeted therapy for cancer. Well, guess what? You would, because if that's the only hope, you would. So you can say now that chemo's poison and this is poison and that's horrible. It's a hell of a lot better than dying, okay? And you just pick yourself up by the bootstraps and you go through what other people have who have been fortunate enough to survive. But this other stuff doesn't work. And if you want to use Eastern medicine to complement Western medicine, got no issues with that. But to rely on this to try and cure you is madness. And then to portray to the public that you did everything right and you died of cancer and your insurance wouldn't pay, and then start asking for money is just a really, really bad look, because it harms other people who are suffering from cancer, because it sows doubt in their head. And then they say, well, maybe I shouldn't have treatment. Here's this famous celebrity who died and I have the same thing. And the truth is, they omitted a big portion of what they didn't do. So with that, hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great day.